I'm going to be playing Madden 23. Yeah, so let's get into it.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers.
Okay, I'm safety over here.
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he can only manage to get a couple.
Tackle
Second and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They're just trying to run clock right now.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again.
How's he down?
Stay on his feet.
Explain that to me.
Back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Gonna run the sweep here. This is Cup.
That's a jet sweep.
And he's gonna take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Are you serious?
0 for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
First time I ever touched the ball.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10
like
at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
X is wide.
The pressure right. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker.
We don't talk about that.
Come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Throwing is Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes.
That's a pretty play there.
That ball hit the ground.
Second, helped force the ball free and kept them out of the end zone.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field
pay
off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Now Stafford sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. His hand.
Oh, please let it get there because otherwise I'm in big trouble.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception that led to a touchdown. So decent-sized depth. Now Garoppolo lost the football. And first and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Let's see if I can pass
this.
Job 1
here, Charles. Just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And a nice gain of 21 yards. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Buying time to his left, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Are you serious?
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Garoppolo. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Willie Kittle.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
What are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. On 1st and 10, Stafford being chased out left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Out of bounds.
Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will take over here.
I threw like 5 picks already.
43-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times.
Okay, let's see if I can throw it to X.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Okay, let's go for this play.
Down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
X is open. No, he isn't.
3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Why am I this bad? I don't know why. Did the same play since that worked out pretty well.
Now Stafford. That is complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
I feel like my defensive backs have run 0.5 miles an hour.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Okay, 33. That's some pretty good yardage, even though I'm just going to throw an interception.
Set to get this drive underway. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
This is the only one I'm going to get a touchdown.
At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half
settle
when
just
you have
for
a chance to put some more points on the board.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Garoppolo now. Dancing to his left. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this.
Okay, I'm in the field goal range. I'm just going to go for it.
They needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And that's the end of the first half. And I'm losing 30-0.
Settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
I'm the second ball.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm just gonna go for this. I don't know why. I'm just gonna go for it. I need a touchdown.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board. They begin to have hope.
How long is this guy going to take?
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo steps away to his left, taking a shot for Samuel, and that will be incomplete.
Okay, I'm just gonna go for a first down now.
Out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter.
Play action.
Going on that play though.
Garoppolo. And this
These guys
effort, but it's not
10 million times as fast.
It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense, great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Under pressure,
there's no one over there.
They sack him back at the 36.
This video is gonna take a long time, so I'm gonna start fast forwarding some of it.
Yes, they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit, but all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I don't know what's the game is talking about.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
23 yards.
I think I split there already, but
a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo.
don't skirting him. And of course,
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly
I just need to do a
a
short
pick of the
play.
ball game.
I hope that a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole
I'm going
to
for
complete
it.
that pass.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good.
It didn't click
Off to the
when I
right,
clicked.
and they will remain well behind. Well, not
Then
hesitating
do
to
this
take some
play one
shots
more time.
downfield, CD. I guess they really want to hammer home their dominance in this one.
Yeah, that much is apparent, partner. If they keep completing throws like that, they'll keep that gap.
Touchdown, LA! Matthew Stafford does it again. 5 touchdown passes, and the Rams have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
What I just saw, number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
I need to get some points.
About 10 quadrillion years later.
if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive because you know they want to pitch this
If
shot.
I don't get
Yeah, you
this
have to be
next
aggressive,
one,
but you
just
also be smart about it as well because one mistake can turn into
block,
6
block,
points.
block, block.
And across the choke.
Okay, finally.
It's a 49er touchdown. Debo Samuel.
I have to go for 2 to actually get some
And the
points.
Niners are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it
And
in.
it's good.
And he will get into the end zone as the deficit moves from really bad to slightly less than really bad. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
If he fumbled that, I could have probably got touchdown. The game just glitched. That makes sense why I couldn't
Coming up
instant
on the
him.
final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. It's another
That's how
touchdown.
bad I am.
This thing is
Execution throughout this contest.
the Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Fine.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting field
Again,
position for the
midfield
49ers as they
position.
have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception
I'm
means
just
that this
gonna do
defense
the coach's
very well keep them
suggestions.
down to single digits on
It's
the
also
scoreboard in this
already
game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner? If you're on
How
defense,
wasn't that his interception?
your goal every
Please
game
tell
is
me,
to pitch a
game.
shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic.
I'm also rooting
But to hold a team
by
below
40.
double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
The ball for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Barrett. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on
At
first
least it
down, but
wasn't
couldn't reel it in.
intercepted.
So after the incompletion on first
interception.
down, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And now here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
I just
And
want to
they have
land
just
a
about
tactical
put this
nuke
one
on
on
the
ice as they
stadium.
got it. Here, 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Stafford. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense. And
he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
Just do the
Now
onside
the
kick.
Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Yep, I knew it.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly win
Okay,
with
what
giving up
is
just a yard or 2 in this situation.
What is this?
Again, McCaffrey. And
That's
somewhat of a
touchdown.
measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. And they go with McCaffrey. And he got it on a touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Okay, we're just doing
So
onside
despite
kick.
the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick.
Recover.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football.
What flag? What?
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Let's use Boza.
Stafford gonna throw it. And
What
he
did he just
shot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know...
This is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And they are going to score again. Yet
Have to get the
another
punt
touchdown
return.
as they just add to their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed. Wow.
And the 49er hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
Oh,
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press
That's too
advantages when you
far.
have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead,
I'm going to go for a
the effort
field
hasn't
goal. I
lapsed
don't know
one
why.
bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will remain well
I'm bad
behind.
at this game. Look at the
Fans usually
score.
love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was
That's how
truly
bad I
playing
am. I'm
at an
bad at
elite
23.
level in the